Hello, hello, and welcome everybody to Y'all Stars Day 2 on the live stream here. I am Carmen Slam Diego.
I'm Dottie May Behave.
And we are here, we are your announcers for this game. It's actually an exhibition game for the Juniors Roller Derby. And today we got playing a FoCo versus Mars. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you who is on Team FoCo. We have 013 Green Tea, 12 Rainbow Rider, 128 Mediator, 13 Nightshade Hedgie, 14 Stormcloud, 147 Acid Smasha, 20 Black Ice, 26 L, 35 Nightfall, 51 Big Wave, 5150 Sid Vicious, 58 Firecracker, 585 Genie, 618 Reaper's Blade, 621 Gretcha Sketch, 626 Roletta, 81 Spider, 947 Seek and Destroy, and number 95 Joe Don't Do It.
All right, so we got 14 Peaches and Scream, number 22 Harmstrong Jr., number 24 Hasselhoff, 293 Misery Machine, 333 Larry, 338 Terrorizer, 523 Oddball, number 55 Spicy Beans, 67 Mad Max, 171 Mad Dog, 75 Sugar Rush, 85 Baby Stretch, number 911 Punisher, number 921 Hell's Bells, 922 Pacifist, and number 93 Starstruck.
I have to say, these juniors have some I don't even know how to describe it.
These are some great names.
These are some great names, but also a little bit violent. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to our officials that are going to be skating in this game. We have Night Trotter, The Doctor, Texas Tornado, Ope, Orville Wreck, Beef Chief, Fun Police, Punisher, Dread Hochuli, Shrimp and Roll, Bread Pull, Sven DeFour, Kilobyte, Arson Crafts, Bacon the Question, Anus, and Zero Factorial.
Again, some really great names coming from our officials also.
And this weekend, we are actually having a few of these exhibition games. They will be played round-robin style. This is the first of those. We have another coming up later this evening.
I believe at 8:30.
I know, I was trying to find the time. Yes, 8:30. And that's going to be the Red Stick Juniors versus Rampage JRD.
Right now we have our equipment checks going on for both teams, making sure everyone is safe out there, make sure everything is right.
Yeah, I got to keep these kids safe, you know? You only have one brain.
Teaching them safe practices from the beginning.
Safety is sexy. And got to protect that brain. Luckily, in-house we actually have Acadian Ambulance Service providing our medical standby service for this tournament weekend. And we are just waiting for the whistle to announce the beginning of the game. Getting hyped up here on the sidelines.
I feel a little hyped up as well after listening to that.
I know, I am getting hyped up. All this youthful energy is reinvigorating me. It's cool. I'm hip.
We're totally cool.
I'm hip. I'm happening. 6, 7. I'm just trying to relate to them. can catch me out back on my skateboard. All right, and it looks like we still do have some skaters getting their equipment double checked, making sure everything is as tight as it should be. We have no loose helmets.
Because the safer you play at that age, the longer you can play when you get to our age.
Exactly. And at this age, they still have that like muscle plasticity or that bone plasticity, so they can really throw themselves around out there. Someone's got to look out for their safety.
Less fear.
Gonna give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors that we have here. We have 187 Killer Pads, 888 Hampton Inn and Suites, all of Louisiana's Cajun Bayou, and Acadian's Ambulance Services. And I will say, one of our other sponsors, Kaywood and Rondazzo's Bakery, provided us with a bunch of king cakes, and they were delicious.
I actually didn't get to try it this time.
You should get out there. I think there might still be one to like eat. Last I heard, no one got the baby.
Well, and if you're not familiar with that, here in Louisiana, if you get the baby, you actually are responsible for buying the next king cake.
It's not a real baby, in case you're
Yeah, it's not a real
concerned.
baby.
It's a little plastic baby that they bake into this lovely pastry. And it looks like we have our officials getting into place.
All right, so one we haven't talked about much this day is a Synergy Bank. We want to thank them as well for being crew sponsor. Bont, Smart Move Real Estate, and Walk-Ons. Without sponsors, we wouldn't get the money to continue to do this.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be able to put on such a big tournament just like this. We have leagues from all over, and honestly, it's just a great event for the community. So thank you to our sponsors for helping us make that happen.
All right, so it looks like we have Green Tea jamming for FoCo. And for Mars, we have Hamstrong Jr., who's also our lead jammer.
And this is actually Harmstrong Jr. Because in one of our earlier games, we had Harmstrong Jr. There's a family of Harmstrongs.
Harmstrong Jr.
Yep. And it looks like Harmstrong Jr. is lead at the front, trying to get through this pack of blockers, essentially breaking them up, getting through, and getting those 4 points.
Looks like we have a star in hand for Green Tea.
It looks like
making it through their initial.
Yeah, that star was not passed. Star is just in hand, but it does look like they received a penalty, making this a power jam. Oh, nope. The jam just ended.
It'll be a power start.
It'll be a power start for FoCo.
So we're getting some replay here. All right. 5 seconds to the whistle. And so we have Larry jamming for Mars. And getting lead jammer. Oh, just kidding.
And it looks like they have a penalty, meaning we will have a jammer swap, the little jammer do-si-do. Bringing out Green Tea, who was frozen in the box from the last jam. And out of the pack is Green Tea. Getting lead jammer for FoCo, coming through, trying to score those points. Larry still trying to make it through the pack.
Larry being recycled back.
And Green Tea just hopping through, getting those 4 points.
Right. Looks like for FoCo, number 20, Black Ice has been recycling Larry back all the way to the back.
Oh, and the
and
pivot.
meeting him in the front, and then he makes it through.
Yep, but the pivot for FoCo tried to come out, catch him, was unsuccessful. And it looks like Larry made it through on the inside. Wasn't quite sure, but it was in fact a track cut. They weren't sure. I could tell that they were thinking about it. Wasn't sure if they were in or out of bounds, but it looks like they are in the box, making this now a power jam for Mars.
And it looks like we're going to get both blockers back for each team in just a moment.
And we have a fast-moving pack now as they try to keep Larry from gaining any points. Larry takes the inside with a little hop, gets through, gets those 4 points, and that's the end of the jam.
So, again, we're going to start with a power start.
FoCo roller derby in blue, Mars roller derby juniors in white. And it looks like we have a team timeout.
All right, so we have our team timeouts called, sponsored by Crash Course. Tired of second guessing your training routine? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com to get a custom plan to increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create MVP habits. Life is a contact sport. Win. And that is Crash Course with a K.
Yeah, don't go to Crash Course with a C. I don't know what you'll get.
Yeah. I've never tried it, but it won't be what you're aiming for.
Nope. Shout out to Rydell. When every jam matters, lace up the new Solaris 2.0 from Rydell Skates. Locked and fit, explosive response, and all about durability and comfort. Solaris 2.0, built for derby. Learn more at roller.rydellskates.com.
Oh, it looks like that team timeout evolved into a official timeout.
I think we're doing some track repair here. We are on the latter half of our day today, so the track has definitely taken quite the beating.
Yep. It's definitely felt some love.
Track repair
is crucial.
The hero.
All right, looks like we have Misery Machine skating for Mars. Green Tea back on the track. And your lead jammer.
Coming out of the box and immediately getting lead for FoCo. And it looks like Mars' jammer got recycled as far back as they were able to take him. Still hasn't made it through. Getting caught up by these FoCo blockers.
Looks like it's Mars' pivot.
Number 17, that is...
There's 47.
Oh,
I'm
47.
sorry, 947.
Seek and Destroy.
Who is in the penalty box, the Hampton Inn penalty box.
The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box has no check-in age limit. They accept everyone. But the actual hotel does have check-in. Please make sure to check and make sure you are of the appropriate age.
All right, so look, we have Armstrong Jr. and Big Wave on the jam line.
And Armstrong Jr. I just like saying Jr.
Yeah.
Out of the pack.
and now has claimed a lead. Oh, I don't believe so. No lead.
No lead. Pack got a little spread out here. However, it looks like
Oh, Big Wave is now our lead jammer.
smashing into the pack, taking a little bit of spill, but was still inbound, so able to get up and continue skating, getting 4 points.
And it looks like we have a power jam with Armstrong Jr. in the penalty box.
And another 4 points for Big Wave. Excuse me, the dust got me that time.
All right. Big Wave calling that off. We're going to start the next jam with all skaters on the track.
And I do believe that that was a 12-point jam for FoCo, 4 points for Mars, bringing our current score to 24-27. On the line, we have Mediator and Larry.
Larry wasting no time and getting lead jammer.
And the crowd goes wild. It was so loud here once Larry made it out. Both jammers in the pack trying to score some points.
Larry picking up another 4 points. I love when we have, in a sea of funny, punny roller derby names, you have your Larrys and your just makes them the more unique of the bunch.
That is one of the more unique of the bunch. We have someone who's just L, just the letter L. So mysterious. Taking that Mars jammer to the back, but does a little hop on the inside line.
Oh, was gonna call it off, but it looks like he said, "Never mind, I'm gonna keep going."
Changed my mind. Gonna try and get some more points.
Just kidding. Calls it off.
It looks like there was a star pass there on part of FoCo. They had the pivot had the star hand. That's when the jammer for Mars decided, you know what, I am gonna call it off. I got 12 points.
All right. Looks like we have Peaches and Screams for Mars on the jam line, and I believe one for Storm Cloud for FoCo. We have some 14-on-14 derby
That's what
numbers.
I was just looking at, and I was like, wait, am I seeing things?
I love when symmetry happens. It's always great.
Either way, number 14 will get lead. And it's Peaches and Scream who makes it out first. Stormcloud finds an opening on the inside and it gets out of the pack. Peaches and Scream trying to get around, but these blockers keep reforming and are making it very difficult, forming a strong tripod.
But they make it out.
Calling it off right before FoCo's jammer hits the pack. However, there were 4 points each in that jam. We are now playing a full games, full 30-minute periods. Yesterday we were doing 40 minutes total, 20-minute periods.
What? And we got Armstrong Jr. as your lead jammer. It looks like Green Tea got a back block in the penalty box.
Making this a power jam, but it also looks like
Armstrong Jr. also has a penalty.
Yep, so we're going to have that jammer switcheroo.
For viewers at home, if you do not know, only one jammer can sit in the penalty box at a time.
Or else we don't have a game.
So as soon as one sits down, the other one must get up and go back to the game.
Someone's got to be trying to score some points. The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box only accepts one jammer at a time.
Oh. Looks like we have Baby Stretch heading to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
And it looks like Junior is out of the box and back on the track. Both jammers on the track, doing a successful apex jump, and it looks like we had Junior land a hit on Green Tea. And it looks like Junior got 4 points, getting through the pack.
Okay. Baby Stretch is coming back and joining the rest of their pack.
Man, Junior doing like a little like fall and then taking the opening between the legs to get through the pack. Ultimately, 19 points for Mars that jam, 7 for FoCo. Up, and it looks like we have an official timeout. Oops, sorry. And you know what that means, everybody. It is time for Crash Course. Are you tired of second-guessing your training routine? Visit crashcourseroller-derby.com, that's Crash Course with a K, to get a custom plan to increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create MVP habits. Life is a contact sport.
Win. We just want to win.
Win. I'm going to do the next one like ASMR. I'm just going to whisper it. That'll actually be terrible. I won't do that. Unless you want me to. And who is going to make it out of the pack first? We have Larry versus Big Wave, and it looks like Larry makes it out first. Lead goes to Mars, and it looks like Big Wave was actually trying to get behind Larry to find that opening. However, they did find an opening on the outside and made it out of the pack. And the jam gets called off. Once again, want to give a big thank you to all of our skating officials, our non-skating officials, all of our volunteers here today, our vendors and our sponsors. They are what makes local roller derby happen. If you're watching this and you are not involved in your local league, Google it. I'm sure there is one near you. Reach out and find a way to get involved. Both jammers out of the pack at just about the same time. However, it looks like the FoCo jammer is lead, Storm Cloud. Both hit the pack cannonball style, and then it gets called off where any points awarded. It looks like 3 points awarded to Mars, 1 point awarded to FoCo.
All right, got another official timeout. Brought to you by Crash Course. Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com for a custom plan to increase agility, level up your laterals, and be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Life is a contact sport.
Win. And then here we go.
Life
We
is a
have
contact sport.
win.
Win.
Well, it looks like we're having some track maintenance there.
By the way, we did that intentionally. Your audio is not skipping, just in case you were concerned.
All right.
A few more of our lovely sponsors. We have DDG, Brews Boutique, Roll One, Collectivum Sports, Plus Signs, and Derby Girl Designs. We're back from that official review, and on the line we have a Firecracker against Junior.
Okay. And Armstrong Jr. is your lead jammer. All right. Looks like no pack was called. Armstrong Jr. getting out for another scoring pass.
Whoop, and we've got some spillage right in front of us.
Oh. As that happens, Acid Smasha is going to the penalty box, the Hampton Inn penalty box.
And Armstrong Jr. coming around, trying to get those 4 more points, getting pushed out and pulled all the way back to the back of the pack.
Firecracker fighting their way through, being recycled back. She's fighting her way through. Oh, but then we got a star pass.
And that went to number 20. That's Black Ice. Got to be careful with that Black Ice.
It will get you.
I actually don't know. I live in Florida.
We see it every now and then in Louisiana for that 1 week of cold weather.
Our current score for FoCo 40, Mars 85. We have a little under 14 minutes left on the clock.
All right. And a team timeout.
Do you want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com for a custom plan to increase agility, level up your laterals, and be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport.
Win.
Win.
You don't need to turn up your volume cut. Folks, we are back. We also want to thank the station out in New Orleans, Derby Beast, Urban Apothecary, and Elliot Spanky Day for parish president.
Yeah, Elliot Spanky Day is running for parish president. So if you are in their district
and a voting age,
consider Spanky.
There's anybody with a good Derby name they're willing to put on their campaign.
I was told that that is actually the name that they go by, is Spanky. They prefer Spanky.
Oh. All right. Well.
And Big Wave prefers being lead as they came out of that pack with all of the power of a Big Wave.
Larry is pushing.
Ooh, we had an apex jump, and it was successful, landed inbounds.
Larry pushes through for his initial pass.
We hear over here on the bench guiding their jammer to call it. And it looks like they were able to call it before.
Oh, and we have, looks like mediators going to the penalty box before that call, that jam was called off. So they will start in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, leaving only 3 blockers for FoCo.
It looks like we
4
have our
blockers for Mars.
It looks like we have our 14-14 matchup.
Right. Peaches and Scream and Acid Smash 'em. Oh, and Peaches and Scream is your lead jammer.
However,
Stormcloud
is right on the back, much like a storm cloud, lurking in the back. We will be taking a brief intermission at the end of this first period. That's going to be your chance to go to the restroom, stretch, get some water, hang out. If you were in-house, I'd tell you go visit Vendor Village.
Oh. Big wave, making big lead jammer.
Making big waves on this track. Whoa, this is a fast pack.
Before you can even say Armstrong Jr. was right behind them, the game was called.
Good thing he didn't wipe out. I'm here all weekend.
Thank you from at home for the clarification on Mediator. All right, it looks like we have Firecracker and Larry on the jam line.
Pushing strong, however, this wall is stronger. Getting some offense assistance and getting through. It looks like Larry is a lead.
And Firecracker is in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box.
Making this a power jam.
And you know what? Gretchen Stretch thought that Firecracker looked a little lonely there, so decided to go and meet him. And
Larry coming around to collect those points. Pack moving fast, trying to keep Larry from doing so. Trying to run the clock and get their jammer back on the track. And Firecracker is in, makes it through their initial pass, and is coming around the track.
Let's see. Oh, but before she can get to the pack, Larry calls it off. Oh.
And it looks like Mars has broken the century mark with 100 points. 12 points that last jam. FoCo with 44. We got some people cheering on the sidelines. Oh.
And I believe
and a 14 Storm Cloud getting held back, taking those blockers as far as possible, getting through and getting lead.
so. I'm counting 4 blockers on the track, but it looks like we have a. Oh, just kidding.
Oh, they're standing now. It was like the exact angle. We couldn't see them. And that is the end of that jam. And it looks like 3 points scored by FoCo. Let's see, on the line we have Green Tea up against Armstrong Jr.
Both jammers pushing their way forward. But Armstrong Jr. making lead jammer. Green Tea has made it through his initial pass.
Hopping that apex, getting those points as Junior reapproaches the pack. Gets through, looking to the bench to see whether or not they should try to call it off. However, Green Tea is in the pack as well, trying to get those points. It looks like they're going to try to run the clock.
It's having a lot of fun out there.
Four more points for Junior.
Green Tea trying to make that apex jump. Unfortunately did not make it, so had to recycle back.
Getting held back by a tripod composed of, it looks like 55. I can't tell who that other blocker is, but they were doing a great job.
Yeah. Jerseys start to bunch up and numbers you aren't seen.
It's hard to see them. And then they were like turned, so I couldn't catch the armband.
We want to give that recognition when we can.
And we just had a replay of that beautiful apex jump. Current score 57 to 116. 6.5 minutes left on the clock.
Then we have Larry and Stormcloud jamming. And Larry is your lead jammer.
Stormcloud trying to get through the pack, having some difficulty getting around these blockers. Looks like it is
number 85 and 24.
Yep, making it very difficult. Re-entering the pack. Both jammers are stuck behind the opposing wall right now, trying to get through. It looks like Stormcloud's trying to stretch out this pack, trying to get those opposing blockers to bridge. That makes it a little easier to get around. Successfully getting out and making that initial pass.
FoCo not making it easy for Larry to get through, so he calls it off.
Yep, as soon as they saw that jammer approaching the pack, they went ahead and called it off.
Little jammer love at the jam line from Peaches and Scream. And I can't see.
Big Wave? I believe it's Big Wave.
Number 51. Yep. Big Wave.
Big Wave trying to take the inside line, but it is unsuccessful, getting knocked out into the infield. And Peaches and Scream also finding difficulty getting through. However, getting some assistance from 922 Pacifist, breaking up that tripod and making an opening for Peaches and Scream to get through and get lead.
Oh, Peaches and Scream was sent to the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box with what I believe was a back block, making this a power jam.
Power jam. And we have a star pass.
And because Peaches and Scream was lead jammers in the penalty box, they've lost lead. We'll have a full 2 minutes.
It looks like we still have about 45 seconds left on this clock. And I can't quite see who Big Wave passed that star to. Oh, it's a Black Ice. Black Ice now jamming for FoCo. And Peaches and Scream is back on the track. Black Ice making it out of the pack, but it looks like they received a penalty, so heading into the box. switching the power jam to
It looks like that last one, the track bit a little bit.
Yeah, they are skating on just cement.
Yeah. It hurts.
It's not polished, it's just cement. Nice to skate on, but hard when you fall.
We are starting with the power jam. With Black Ice in the penalty box. Armstrong Jr. jamming for Mars. And is our lead jammer.
And taking the inside line with the smallest openings, Junior is able to basically skate through and get through that pack.
Now pick up as many points as he can before Black Ice enters the track.
Black Ice entering the track with the star in hand, and it looks like we did have a star pass to the pivot. It looks like that's number 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 8. Mediator. And that is the end of that jam. Run the full 2 minutes.
The whole 15 points
to Mars. Sounds like I'm sending them to space. 15 points to Mars.
They are out of this world.
Yeah, they are.
Here all night. Well, at least just till the end of this game.
Until the end of this game.
All right. So it looks like we have an official timeout. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performance to become all-star MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com for a custom plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and an athletic mindset development curated by experienced teams of certified personal trainers who are also experienced in roller derby skaters. Life is a contact sport. Win. That's a lot.
Oh, at Jessica Johnson, we appreciate you watching.
Oh, thanks, Jessica. Thank you all for watching at home.
Yes, tuning in to our Y'all Stars tournament this weekend, and we do have a lead. Seek and Destroy.
I believe, is this Seek and Destroy's first jam?
I do believe it is. They did receive the star earlier, but it was as a pivot.
Yep.
This is their first time going out with the star first.
And it is a power jam because Armstrong Jr. went to the penalty box, followed by Punisher.
They did punish her for that penalty by going to the Hampton Inn & Suites penalty box. And we just had the craziest sound like next to us.
Oh, and it is intermission.
Yeah, it is. We will be back in about 15 minutes. Go ahead, stretch. Go
Hydrate.
to the restroom. Hydrate. We will be back.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
The right helmet is super important to me because I'm a big fan of my brain and I want to protect it.
Actually, I'm gonna plug in the new deep cover helmet because it's amazing. That's the one helmet that I feel like I can adjust like perfectly, and then I don't have to worry about it.
Your head, your noggin, it's your life. When I play, if I am thinking about the game and not thinking about what I'm wearing, I am on fire.
Our heads are so important, so I think it's really important to have a helmet that fits you. It just feels like nothing's on my head. I feel protected. It's definitely a great helmet. It feels like it was made for me.
This fits my head. I feel really safe in this. I can adjust it on the fly. It also comes in a lot of cool colors.
It feels very snug. I don't know, it's not like a tight helmet, it's like really like a hug that just has so many fitting arrangements, like it changes everything.
It landed where it needed to land, it protected me at the back of my skull. I just never felt more safe than I did with the deep cover.
The smaller shell size means that my head is not 12 times bigger than it should be. It feels snug, it feels safe. When I tried it on, I was like, this is the greatest helmet of all time. I'm never taking it off.
I think Triple Eight is doing an awesome job listening to the skaters.
They're listening to the athletes and they're listening to the things that make us feel safe.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guide.
All right, and we're back. And this is Dottie May Behave.
And I am Carmen Slam Diego. I hope you enjoyed those 15 minutes we missed you.
Enjoyed that break. Hopefully you got you some hydration, you got your bathroom break, and you got you something to eat and stretch.
Yep, because we have another 30 minutes of Juniors Roller Derby for you coming up. We have a FoCo Roller Derby versus Mars. And right now the current score is 69 to 145.
In favor of Mars Roller Derby, Junior Roller Derby.
And it seems like we have these skaters lining up on the track. We are about to start this second half, just waiting on that whistle from the officials.
Okay. So it looks like you can see on the screen, Mars Roller Derby has their jammer already on the track.
Oh, zooming into our officials on Anus.
Or one of our amazing officials. Also skater this tournament.
Yeah, I was skating with bipolar rollers.
Bipolar Roller Derby.
And skaters are on the track. The next whistle will start the jam.
We got Green Tea and Armstrong Jr. on the track for.
That is a very common start jammer setup this game.
And another one is Armstrong Jr. is your lead jammer.
Green Tea still trying to get through the pack, still trying to get that initial pass, but getting held back by these Mars blockers. I see 65. I thought I saw a 9.
Oh. And it looks like a power jam. Armstrong Jr. is in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box, also losing lead jammer. So this will be a full 2-minute jam.
Yep, they're going to run down that clock. We have about a minute left on it.
2 minutes to get as many points on the board as possible.
It is up to the blockers to keep that opposing jammer from getting through. And it looks like we have 922 Pacifist along with 911. They both were trying to block Green Tea from getting through.
Armstrong Jr. back on the track. Both jammers have 4 points.
Ooh, getting hit out by basically collateral damage. One jammer fell and hit the other one up.
Jammer on jammer action here.
And it wasn't even intentional that time. At least we don't know that it was.
We can only assume.
I like to speculate wildly. And Junior getting through the pack, hitting those blockers, basically ping-ponging through, getting 4 more points. And this first jam back of the second half.
This next jam, FoCo is going to start with only 3 blockers on the track. Mars will have all 4.
Oh, and it looks like right in front of us, we actually have Armstrong, I believe, senior, the original Armstrong.
OG Armstrong.
Armstrong OG. Papa Armstrong.
All right, so we got Firecracker and Larry jamming. Larry heading to the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box. Looks like for a forearm.
Making this a power jam for FoCo.
Firecracker is going to be your lead jammer.
Hitting that pack, but the pack is strong. It looks like one of those blockers getting tripped up by another downed blocker, but that made an opening for the jammer to get through. However, getting caught back up, FoCo jammer Firecracker still trying to get through while Larry is in the box. Larry out of the box now, trying to get through.
Firecracker now picking up 4 more points for a second pass.
And once again, lead jammer did go to the box. Or no, lead did not go to the box. That was the last jam. So
Firecracker has all the controls. She can call it off whenever she wants, or she can let it go for 2 minutes. And she's going to call it off.
Yep, trying to score as many points as possible before that call off. Was able to squeak out 3. Didn't get the full 4, but did get 3.
Also,
for a total of 11.
Mars picking up 0 points that last jam, which is a successful jam for FoCo.
Current score 88 to 157.
And we got Misery Machine and Big Wave jamming.
And Big Wave just getting through. However, Misery Machine right on their tail. Hitting that pack hard, but then we had that call off. 4 points for Mars, 1 point for FoCo.
I believe it's 3 points for Mars.
Oh, 3. Where did I get that other? I just imagined an extra finger.
Right. So it looks like we have Storm Cloud for FoCo and Armstrong Jr. for Mars. Storm Cloud is your lead jammer.
Thundering through the pack, going around, getting lead. Coming back around now to get those points.
Armstrong Jr. doing a little bit of fancy footwork on his way out.
Yes, I've noticed that Armstrong Jr. likes to use those toe stops, hop right along the line, keeping themselves in bounds and getting around those tripods and blockers.
Amazing track awareness from these skaters.
Oh, the cape that we saw earlier. Yeah.
That was epic if you did catch it.
It was on the opposite side of the track, at least when I noticed it. It might have happened before.
And then we're doing a little official review.
Sponsored by Crash Course. Life is a contact sport. Win. Go to crashcourseroller-derby.com, Crash Course with a K, for derby training solutions. And it looks like FoCo is looking for a skating out of bounds penalty. So now basically what happens is each team gets 1 official review per half, per period. And what they're able to do is they can dispute a call or what they may think is a missed call to the officials. The officials will then discuss. We have so many officials because, many highs make for less mistakes. They're able to catch multiple things if multiple people see it. So they're going to go ahead and discuss
and that was a no.
All right, so it looks like the call does not stand. They did, in fact, lose their official review for this period,
leaving them with only 1 timeout. Mars has not used any of their timeouts or their official reviews yet, so they have all of theirs left.
And oftentimes, at least in aged up roller derby, they tend to use their official reviews if they've run out of timeouts, and vice versa. Well, not vice versa, but they do try to use their timeouts.
All right, we got So we have Mediator is your lead jammer.
Florida represent, yes. I'm from Florida.
Larry is working his way. Oh, there was a star pass.
We have
to baby stretch.
Yep, baby stretch. Now jamming for Mars. Madiator jamming for FoCo.
Madiator being recycled back all the way to the back by number 24, Hasselhoff.
And while we do have a lead, and it looks like it was called off after getting those 4 points. However, was Mars able to squeak out some points? It looks like they were. They got 3. Three for that jam.
All right, it looks like we have Green Tea and Peaches and Scream on the jam line. And we have Sid Vicious starting this jam in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Green Tea pushing through the pack, getting lead first. Oh, and it looks like he received a track cut going to the penalty box, making this now a power jam for Peaches and Scream.
Yeah. Oh, Peaches and Scream is now your lead jammer.
Yeah, lead was not awarded to Green Tea as they received that penalty right before.
Yeah.
They made it out of the pack. Pack moving quick, trying to keep Peaches and Scream from getting those points. Also trying to run down the clock so that their jammer can rejoin the game.
Game called off right as Green Tea was entering back onto the track. So we will start with both jammers on the track. Looks like we got Armstrong Jr. for Mars and Firecracker for FoCo.
And do we have anyone in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box?
We do not. We are starting with all wheels on the track.
All right, and it looks like Firecracker coming out strong, really shooting out of the pack.
Number 947 pulling Armstrong Jr. all the way back.
It looks like they may have called it off for safety. There was, it appears that when one of the blockers went down, they did fall small, but one of the officials thought they may have seen the head hit the ground, calling off the jam preemptively for safety. They are now discussing it because if they do think the jammer hit their head, they would have our medic team check them out just to make sure everything's okay.
We want to thank our medics one more time for keeping our skaters safe on this track.
We have, it looks like Larry on the line for Mars and Big Wave on the line for FoCo.
Oh, Big Wave heading into the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. A power jam for Mars.
And lead.
Power and lead jam for Larry from Mars.
Number 20, Black Ice trying to hit Larry out. It was not successful. Larry coming around now to collect those points. Trying to rack up as many points as they can before that opposing jammer is out of the box.
And Big Wave is back on the track, ready to make some bigger waves. We have some good sportsmanship by our skaters. Teach them early how amazing it is to play friendly.
Exactly. It is all fun. It's literally a game. We're playing a game.
It's all about having fun.
It is about that. And we have Misery Machine up on the line, up against, can't quite see the number. $293. That is that is Misery Machine. I guess who's the other jammer? 14. Stormcloud. All right, and out of the pack first is Misery Machine getting lead for Mars. However, Stormcloud trying to take the inside line, taking a still, but still inbounds, able to get up and keep pushing out of the pack. Both jammers now coming around trying to collect points.
Misery Machine calls it off.
They did score 2 points before that call off. And it looks like we have a shout out for number 95 who just took the track. Joe, Mommy loves you.
Aw, we wish you could be here too, but we will definitely pass that shout out along to Joe.
And Big Wave jamming up against Harmstrong Jr. Big Wave making it out first. And 2 points to FoCo that jam, calling it off right before Mars was able to reach the pack.
All right, next up we have jamming for FoCo, Stormcloud, and Mars we have Larry.
Skaters getting a lot of love in the chat. We love that. All these shout outs. Big Wave, Acid Smasher, and Black Ice getting love from Live Pig 17. Both jammers trying to push through, and it looks like Larry with a hop and a skip, or a hop and a skip makes it out of the pack, getting lead.
Stormcloud still making her way. Getting a little help from her friends to get through that pack.
Jammers get by with a little help from their friends.
Both skaters getting recycled to the back.
Oh, we have this whole pack moving back. Definitely making use of all of the track.
Stormcloud saw an opening and she took it.
There was a break in the clouds.
I see what she did there.
We are about halfway through the second period. 96 FoCo Junior Roller Derby. 187 Mars.
Looks like we have a penalty for seek and destroy. And an official timeout. So you know what that means. Crash course. Tired of second guessing your training routine? Visit crashcourserollerderby.com to get a custom plan to increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create an MVP habits. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Gotta get those MVP habits.
Yeah.
Get that athlete mindset. You gotta win.
You want to win.
And we are back from that review. We have Mediator on the line up against Peaches and Scream. FoCo down a blocker in the box. And
both jammers giving it everything they have.
Mediator coming strong and quick, juking left and right, trying to get through, and makes it out first. Oh, Black Ice and Acid Smasher are sisters.
Oh, okay.
Sister. You better get that blocker.
We love family in roller derby.
Oh, we got a question in the chat. We do usually post how many penalties the skater has. We were trying to do that. We did it during halftime. Will we do it? We can try to do it at the end of the game. Just because you asked so nicely, we will do it for you, Rover Chickadee. At Rover Chickadee. End of the jam. 4-4. Each team getting 4 points. Oh, nope. FoCo getting 6, and Mars getting 4.
All right, we got a familiar pair up at the jam line. We have Green Tea and Armstrong Jr.
All right, both jammers just sitting on the pivot line, letting those blockers come to them and pushing very strong, trying to get through. Both out of the pack almost at the same time, but it is Green Tea who gets lead. And hitting that ground real quick. This is cement, so you do get a little bit of you get a concrete kiss if you hit it too hard.
All right, so who do we have? We have Misery Machine skating from Mars, going up against Firecracker.
Yeah, and this cement can be rough on the pads. Good thing we have sponsors like 187 Killer Pads and 888. We also have vendors in-house selling them. If you are here, you can get yourself some sweet swag. We still have 2 more days. If you're in the area, come visit us.
All right. Oh, look like Misery Machine is our lead jammer. Firecracker has made it out for her initial pass.
And look at this replay going through.
Okay.
I love that every time the jammers meet on the line, they give each other a high five. They are having so much fun right now. And that's what this is all about, having fun. And Big Wave is having fun. Oh, and it looks like Big Wave made it out, but received a
little
track
too much
cut.
fun.
A little too much. The tide is high, and that wave is out.
So we have a power jam. Still no lead jammer.
Oh, and it looks like now Peaches and Scream just received a track cut. Heading to the box, we are going to have a jammer swap. Got to have a jammer on the track getting those points.
If not, they'll just be skating in circles.
They just be standing there. They wouldn't even need to skate in circles.
No need to skate.
Big Wave trying to rack up those points, but Peaches and Scream now out of the box. Taking the inside line, but number 24 landing a hard hit. That was Hasselhoff. 51, taking a spill but staying in bounds, getting back up and pushing through, getting through the pack.
Both skaters, I think, have gotten through their initial pass.
I do believe
with only
so.
18 seconds left of the game, or this jam.
Big Wave getting 4 points on the last jam, coming around, or on the last go around, coming around with another 4 points. Mars still
Holding
trying
his
to
hand,
get through. Let's see if Peaches and Scream was able to squeak out a point. They're on the opposite side of the track, so it was a little bit hard for me to see. Looking for their ref. All right, it appears they were not able to. Oh, no, they did. they got 2. Making quick work of the pack, Larry comes out, is heading around, making that initial pass, and we have Stormcloud jamming for FoCo Jr. Stormcloud now also out of the pack.
Larry being recycled all the way to the back.
Stormcloud still having a difficult time getting through this pack. Larry at the back, bouncing off of these blockers.
Making his way out of the pack, picking up 4 points.
Taking them over the 200-point mark. Trying to call off the jam, but unable to call off the jam because they received a penalty at the very beginning of the game. Or did they not? I believe Larry was trying to call off the jam. Yeah, however,
it was a delayed call off.
A very delayed call off, but also at the end of the jam, I couldn't find the jam ref to find the points. So. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were maybe unclear if Larry was lead or not. Yeah. Well, I mean down there. Yep, and it looks like we have an official timeout to discuss what just occurred, getting clarification on what may have just happened. Giving a shout out to our crew sponsors, Synergy Bank, Bont, Smart Move Real Estate, and Walk-Ons. We also have our crowd sponsors, DDG, Bruce Boutique, Roll One, Collectivum Sports, Plus Signs, Derby Girl Designs. And bonus but not to be forgotten, The Station NOLA, Derby Beast, Urban Apothecary, Elliot Spanky Day for Parish President. Our official timeout is sponsored by who?
Crash Course. Brought to you by Chrissy Crash.
Life is a contact sport. Win. Visit Crash Course rollerderby.com for a custom plan with derby-specific workouts made by certified personal trainers who are experienced in roller derby.
And that's Crash Course with a K.
Win.
I don't know what you'll get if you spell it with a C, but you want to go to the right website.
Probably get driving school, I imagine. And we have a dazzle of officials over in the corner, all of our zebras, discussing the last jam. We have about a little under 8 minutes on the clock. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out with us on the live stream. We appreciate all of you.
And just remember, this is not over. We have another game after this. And
What?
We have a whole weekend of roller derby.
We do. Oh,
You
man,
will
that's
not
exciting.
want to miss what's coming up next.
I don't.
We got Red Stick Juniors and Rampage playing after this.
Another juniors.
Another juniors game, and it starts at 8:30. Our coaches keeping everybody hyped up, making sure everybody's energy levels are staying up. We know those official timeouts can be long.
And it's cool in here, so they want to keep their bodies warm.
Yeah, very cold in here.
And it looks like we have a jam. Oh, they have people doing the wave? It's not quite the wave, the arm wave. Like a pop, lock, and wave.
The car dealership fan guy.
Wacky inflatable balloon guy.
All right, we're getting a little bit of track maintenance happening.
Might as well take advantage
of this time.
Especially because these jammers have been on their toe stops.
Compared to everything else around there, that piece of tape is very bright.
And we are back waiting on that next whistle to start the jam.
We have Green Tea versus Misery Machine.
And Misery Machine hitting the front of the pack, trying to get around these FoCo blockers. 13, 51, 50, and is that 247?
Green Tea backing up to get a little bit of speed to get through that tripod. And we have it's like a toe stop on the ground, on the track.
You're right. Both teams do look like they're having so much fun. This has been such a fun game to watch.
Or something fell on the track. I'm not sure what equipment that was.
Hopefully it wasn't anything important. 4 points to FoCo. And it looks like Mars makes it out of the pack. Misery Machine coming around. However, Green Tea is leading. Green Tea calls it off. Six points for FoCo Junior Roller Derby, that jam. Current score 120 FoCo, 204 Mars. The floor is so dusty because it is just concrete. And so our toe stops and our wheels, when we plow stop, it's slowly wearing down that concrete.
Looks like Firecracker made it through and is your lead jammer, but got recycled all the way back.
All the way back to the back of the pack. Well, we had a couple blockers down, but they got back up and were able to catch Firecracker before they made a run for it, before they shut off.
Up and out also an initial pass is Peaches and Screams.
Firecracker does have lead entering the pack. Gonna get their points and call it off, or maybe not. Both jammers at the back of each respective tripod trying to get through, trying to score more points. Number 95 And 35, which is Nightfall. Joe, don't do it, and I can't catch that third blocker, but this has been a formidable tripod, the three of them.
They have definitely been very strong and steady.
I can't tell if it's Gretchen Sketch or if it is Black Ice. Either way, they have been blocking very strong. It was Gretchen Sketch. Four jam, even jam for both teams. Who do we have on the line right now?
We have Mediator and Larry.
Mediator at the front, Larry trying to get around, getting taken back. Recycled, as we call it.
Larry being recycled once more. Mediator is your lead jammer.
Larry trying to take the inside line, getting hit out by number 94.
Had star in hand, but decided to put it back on.
Oh, Seek and Destroy, 947. I could only see the 9 and 4. I will say the second half of the game. Oh, I was about to say, did I speak too soon? We haven't seen many jammer penalties compared to the first half.
Oh, looks like we had a star pass to 947.
Seek and Destroy. Getting through the pack for 4 more points. That is Seek and Destroy. Four points for Mars. Larry making it out of the pack. End of the jam. We have less than 2 minutes on the clock.
We're going to get a little bit of replay action
of that star pass.
Because who wouldn't want to see that again?
It was a very beautiful star pass. We have an official timeout. It looks like they are fixing the clock. We might have a bit of a discrepancy with the clock. But that's okay. It gives the jammers time to chat on the line. They get to see how the other's doing, find out what the other's dinner plans are.
Got a little blocker huddle between both teams on the pivot line. Catching up.
All right, it looks like we got the clock fixed. We have the whistle, and we are starting this next jam.
So we got Big Wave and Misery Machine. Oh, wait. Misery Machine is our lead jammer.
Oh, Misery Machine with a little spin move on the outside line, getting through and getting 4 points. Big Wave still trying to get through the pack.
Both jammers being recycled back.
Big Wave coming in and hitting hard, crashing into the blockers quite hard. Using all of my wave puns, all of my beach puns.
We got a star pass.
Misery Machine trying to get through, getting pushed out, but quickly getting back in. And it looks like they did receive a track cut right on the end there. So they will go to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
And it's like Black Ice is wearing the star.
We had a star pass. Black Ice now on a power jam.
Where we're going to run for the remainder of these 29 seconds.
We are out of the period clock. We are now running on just the jam clock.
Oh, and we have some laundry on the ground. Looks like a star is on the ground.
We have Mars trying to block the star, trying to keep the opposing jammer from picking it up. Was unsuccessful. They were able to pick that star up. And that is the end of the game. Our current unofficial score is 133 to 228. We're just waiting for our officials to give us the all clear to make it an official score. We're going to go ahead and throw up the penalties. That way you can go and see. So far, this was a fairly clean game. We had most of our penalties in the first period.
So it is our final score. FoCo with 133, Mars with 228, making Mars your winner of this game.
This juniors roller derby exhibition that they are putting on for us. Thank you so much for joining us here on the live stream. We have been happy to call this game for you. I am Carmen Slam Diego.
And I'm Dottie May Behave.
We hope you tune in for the next game at 8:30. Have a good one.
Good night.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
The right helmet is super important to me because I'm a big fan of my brain and I want to protect it.
I'm gonna plug in the new deep cover helmet because it's amazing. That's the one helmet that I feel like I can adjust like perfectly and then I don't have to worry about it.
Your head, your noggin, it's your life. When I play, if I am thinking about the game and not thinking about what I'm wearing, I am on fire.
Our heads are so important, so I think it's really important to have a helmet that fits you. It just feels like nothing's on my head. I feel protected. It's definitely a great helmet. It feels like it was made for me.
This fits my head. I feel really safe in this. I can adjust it on the fly. It also comes in a lot of cool colors.
It feels very snug. I don't know, it's not like a tight helmet, it's like really like a hug that just has so many fitting arrangements, like it changes everything.
It landed where it needed to land. It protected me at the back of my skull. I just never felt more safe than I did with the deep cover.
The smaller shell size means that my head is not 12 times bigger than it should be. It feels snug, it feels safe. When I tried it on, I was like, this is the greatest helmet of all time. I'm never taking it off.
I think Triple Eight is doing an awesome job listening to the skaters.
They're listening to the athletes and they're listening to the things that make us feel safe.